Hello friends, welcome to a new episode of Strat India. Today we will discuss about a famous army operation in Siachen and the bravery of Indian troops against all odds. In April 1984, Indian troops and Pakistani soldiers launched simultaneous military operations to occupy positions on the Siachen Glacier. Indian Army was mere 4 days ahead of Pak Army to capture Siachen Glacier and adjoining ridges. Pakistan Army could not evict the Indian Army positions, hence tried to capture the other heights that was not occupied by India. In that process, Pakistan occupied a highest post in Saltoro Ridge which can overlook entire glacier and named it as Quaid Post and positioned the elite SSG commandos to man them. Pak Army can monitor the entire Saltoro Ridge and movement of Indian Army and interdict the IAF helicopter operations to disturb the supply lines to Indian Army positions. Held by elite troops of the Shaheen Company of 3 Special Services Group, it was commanded by Subedar Atawallah Muhammad with a squad of around 15 to 20 men and considered virtually impregnable. On the 18th of April 87, during a duty handover ceremony, Pakistani troops from Quaid Post opened off machine gun fire at the Indian troops at Sonam Post, killing 2 soldiers. Angered by this action of Pakistani troops, Indian Army decided to evict the Pakistan troops from the highest point in the Saltoro Ridge. The task was given to the newly inducted unit of 8 J&K Light Infantry. On the 29th of May, a 13-man patrol under young Second Lieutenant Rajiv Pandey was sent to on a reconnaissance patrol to Quaid Post. The post was surrounded by ice walls on 3 sides, with the 4th side covered by the Pakistanis. They began climbing up the 85-degree ice wall, establishing pitons in the ice that would provide footholds for the subsequent assaults. As they climbed up the 500-meter high ice wall, they were detected just 50 meters from the top. A Pakistani machine gun opened up and raked the small team with fire, killing 10 soldiers including Lieutenant Rajiv, who fell to his death. However, before making the supreme sacrifice, Lieutenant Rajiv put the crucial rope up toward the top of the ridge, which was proved to be a crucial element in the future assaults by the Indian Army. Undeterred by the loss, a young officer and 10-man 8 JKLI hand-picked another assault group was formed under Major Varinder Singh Manhas and his second-in-command Captain Anil Sharma, 3 JCOs, Subedar Harnam Singh, Sansar Chand and Nayab Subedar Bana Singh, and 57 other ranks. This operation was codenamed Operation Rajiv, in honor of Lieutenant Rajiv Pandey. The assault group assembled in Sonam Post on the night 23 June, and the next night a 10-man team led by Subedar Harnam Singh set out on the same route taken by Lieutenant Rajiv. The route from Sonam Post was along a razor-sharp spur up to the foothold of Quaid Post. The party found the rope buried beneath the snow which led them to the footholds, so painstakingly made by Lieutenant Rajiv Pandey. They also found the bodies of Lieutenant Rajiv and his men, still preserved in the sub-zero temperatures. As Harnam Singh's men moved forward, they were detected by the Pakistanis, who brought down machine gun fire on them. They were unable to return the fire, since their own weapons had frozen solid. 2 men were killed in the fire and the rest withdrew, bringing with them the bodies of their comrades. The next night another attack was to be launched, but though the teams reached near the post, this attack had to be abandoned since the radio set failed and no communication was possible. Instead of returning to the base, the team then decided to spend the night on the ice caves and crags and planned the attack the next day. The next morning, on the 26th of June, 2 teams, one of 8 men led by Major Varinder and another of 5 led by Nayab Subedar Bana Singh, climbed up the icy wall and reached the vicinity of the post. The weather was atrocious and a blizzard was raging. Though it was noon, it was virtually pitch dark conditions. The Pakistanis obviously did not expect an attack in these conditions. Varinder Singh decided to launch a daylight attack from 2 sides. At 11 minutes past noon, the assault went in. Varinder's own team came under heavy fire and could not advance, but Bana Singh with his small team of riflemen Chunnilal, Laxman Das, Om Raj and Kashmir Chand assaulted the Pakistani bunkers. As they closed in on the bunker, to their horror, their weapons jammed in the intense cold and refused to fire. Undeterred, they closed in and Bana Singh hurled a grenade inside, killing the occupants. Remaining Pakistani soldiers were engaged in the hand-to-hand fighting and were killed. Subsequent Pakistani attempts to recapture the post failed. And just a day after its capture, Quaid Post, the symbolic and strategic centerpiece of Pakistani operations in Siachen, was renamed as Bana Post. Feel free to share your views on comments box. If you liked this video, please share and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for more of these videos. With this I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends.